Thank you for tuning into the Moonfire Lounge where your spirit meets its flame. Today is Tuesday. Mars is showing up and showing out, right? It's on the board. Action and courage. Yesterday, the guy came by to last week they came to pull my I don't know why I feel like I need to tell the story, but they came to kill the poison ivy because I have poison ivy in my gate area, and so they had to spray it to kill it a little bit before they could pull it up. And it's so funny, and maybe the cards are gonna connect to this story, but I don't know if I said it right. But thank you for tuning into the Moonfire Lounge where your spirit meets its flame. Always at the beginning. Where it was growing last year and I didn't know what it was, and it kind of grew across the whole yard because we didn't go outside in the front, so I didn't know. And when I went out there, it was almost to my door, and I went to go touch it. Like, I went to physically touch it, and I think I told this story on my TikTok, and I went to go touch it, and I did touch it. And when I touched it, it said to me, poison ivy. As soon as I touched it, that's the message, poison ivy. So I drew my hand back. And the thing is, I've never seen poison ivy that way, because where I'm from in New York, it's kind of like bushel. It's not like a vine, like goes out, because this one was like out like that. So then I called them, they checked it, and it was exact poison ivy. And I think the year before that, it was somebody else on my yard that the person cut it and got a bad poison ivy reaction, had to be hospitalized. So I was like, Dad, I wonder if that was my yard, because I did have stuff growing in it the year before. And I don't know why I'm telling you this story, but it's just so interesting when we connect with nature and we can go to a tree, or we can touch the grass, or we can go outside and let the wind, because this year I've been about the wind, because I don't think we acknowledge the wind that much. We see it as destruction. We see it as a cool summer breeze. We see it, like that. But have you ever thanked the wind for coming in? Like I said, when it's hot outside and you get a nice breeze, or thank the wind for sometimes the destruction is bad, but sometimes it's needed to rebuild. So I've just been in that kind of phase. So I guess, and this is saying finish line, right? So you have completed a level, and this is more, it could be at the job. I'm seeing job or spiritual walk, and you have reached a level to where you're ready for the next thing, and it could be a promotion coming, or you will be learning a new gift. You'll be tapping into a new gift, right? And like touching the tree is a gift, to be able to have it speak back to you. Connecting with nature, maybe nature is going to be the gift. That's maybe what's going to come in, because why I tell that story, right? That makes no sense. So, and it says deep knowing. So you may feel, this one is 21, which is 3. This one is a 3. So you may have this feeling that something new is coming. You may even feel like you're going to get promoted at a job. I feel like it's either a job or it's a spiritual elevation. So if you feel like, Dad, you know what, I feel like I mastered whatever it is spiritually, and now the next thing is coming in, and you could feel that it's coming in. You feel like a teacher's coming in. You feel like somebody is going to help you. You feel like you might be doing something different. Like I said, at the top of the year, I started talking to the wind and saying thank you. And there's times when it's dead dry outside and the wind is not blowing, and it will blow when I come outside. So these are things that you need to be in sync with. Just listen to what's going on. And this says shadow work. So shadow work is just seeing, what do I need? What did I, when I completed this? So for instance, let's say it's a promotion, and that's coming in, and you completed, and you're done with being, let's say you're a secretary and you're moving up to be a boss or something like that, or assistant manager or something like that. And what are the things that I want to take with me to this new position, to this new level? If it's a spiritual journey, what was the good and bad things with the spiritual work that I just did, the walk that I just had, and not bring it into what's next. So, and I'm hearing this too. This shadow work can also be things that's going to be triggered in the next cycle. So yes, I'm becoming assistant manager, but I'm used to being a secretary. So there's certain things that I'm doing, and it's not in boss mode, and I need to get into boss mode. Or when I was doing my spiritual work, I was a baby in it, so I didn't really understand. But now I'm like an empress, a queen, or whatever you want to say. I'm in a hierarchy, or whatever, however you want to say it. And now I got to switch gears, and I got to get rid of those things that's keeping me from elevating. And interesting, because the last card is Awakened, which is a 20, and it's a 2. And it's interesting because that's what I feel like is going on. I feel like you are being transitioned into a higher realm, a higher position. and it is going to stir and awaken things in you that you may not even knew that you had, or you did, but there was no resource to show or exhibit those skills or that spiritual knowledge. And now you will be in a position to expand and to experience and to show and to teach and to learn. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is exciting. So don't take this, even though the shadow card was before this, everybody goes through some shadow work when they're elevating, because elevation is pushing you forward, is bringing you into a new dynamic that maybe, again, is going to be a little uncomfortable. So of course you will have some type of shadow work, because there's things that you probably haven't touched in a long time, even done at all. So I'm excited for you. Whoever this is, put it in the comments. Let me know. Are you starting a new job? Are you getting promoted? Have you just completed some spiritual stuff? Look, and then I opened the deck, you see, and abundance. So this is going to bring you some good stuff. And then we have 2, 3, 4, because this is a 4. So keep moving forward. Congratulations if it's a promotion. Congratulations if you're spiritually elevated. And I hope that you enjoy the ride, enjoy the experience, because it's definitely going to be experience, momentum. Yeah, you definitely have an experience. You're definitely moving in the right direction. I'm proud of you. You got this. You can do it. And just like I said, let me know what it is. Keep me posted. So thank you for tuning into the Moonfire Lounge, where your spirit meets its flame.